What if I told you there's a simple posture, no machines, no gadgets, that can strengthen your legs, straighten your back, lift your energy, and yes, even enhance vitality in ways you might not expect? Sounds far-fetched, right? But it's very real. It's called the horse stance, and while it may look like just standing still, don't be deceived. For centuries, martial artists, healers, and athletes have relied on it not because of how it looks, but because of the incredible effects it delivers. Here's the best part: it only requires 2 minutes a day. You can practice it in your living room, your kitchen, or even by your bedside. No gym trips, no running, no impact on fragile joints. And the benefits go far beyond muscles. It sharpens your focus, improves balance, and boosts circulation where your body needs it most. Some even notice surprising changes in hormonal health and energy. In this video, I'll explain why the horse stance works so effectively and show you how to add it into your routine starting today. Stick with me because benefit number 7 is rarely discussed, but it's something every person over 50 deserves to know. Want to find out what it is? Before I reveal it, leave a comment below sharing where you're watching from and how old you are. Let's see how many of us are choosing to protect our strength as we age. And don't go anywhere, because coming up next is a simple but powerful tip. Now let's get started. Number 1, real strength begins from the ground up. Let's be honest. After 50, leg strength is no longer about appearance. It's not about toned thighs or how you look in shorts. It's about something much more essential: being able to rise from a chair without pushing off with your hands, climbing a flight of stairs without groaning or grabbing the railing, and walking with steady confidence without that nagging fear of stumbling. This is where the horse stance shines. Think of it as a personal power station for your lower body. The moment you lower yourself into position, an incredible chain reaction takes place. Your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and calves all switch on and stay activated the entire time you hold it. Unlike fast-paced movements that come and go, this stance gives you sustained, controlled tension, the exact ingredient your muscles need to get stronger over time. And here's the beauty of it: there's no jumping, no pounding, no joint strain. It's tough on the muscles but gentle on the knees and hips, making it perfect for the aging body. You're building raw strength without adding unnecessary wear and tear. But there's something most people overlook. Your legs are your independence. They're not just for exercise. They're the foundation of everyday life. From carrying grocery bags to stepping off a curb safely, from catching your balance on a slippery floor to standing tall when playing with your grandkids, strong legs keep you free and self-reliant. The truth is, just 2 minutes a day in the horse stance can begin restoring power you didn't even realize had slipped away. With consistency, you'll notice a grounded, steady confidence flowing into everything you do. Because aging gracefully doesn't mean watching your strength fade. It means training smarter, protecting your joints, and keeping the power you need to stay active and independent. Number 2, a strong core is more than abs. When most people hear core strength, they picture a magazine cover with chiseled six-pack abs. But let's set the record straight. After 50, core strength isn't cosmetic. It's survival. It's the difference between standing upright without pain, moving with stability, and protecting your spine from strain. And this is where the horse stance quietly works its magic. What looks like a simple static position is actually a full core workout. Not just your abdominals, but also your obliques along the sides and the deep stabilizing muscles in your lower back. When you hold this stance, your body must resist leaning forward, twisting, or collapsing. That steady effort, barely visible to the eye, is your entire core system firing together, creating a protective shield for your spine. Why does this matter? Because a strong core is what reduces pressure on the lower back, keeps you upright longer without fatigue, and makes your movement smoother and safer. Everyday tasks, like twisting to check your blind spot while driving, standing in line at the grocery store, or even rolling out of bed in the morning, become easier, more fluid, and less tiring. Unlike crunches that can strain your neck or planks that sometimes put too much pressure on your shoulders, the horse stance builds core endurance, the long-lasting stability that holds you tall throughout your day. It doesn't just sculpt, it supports. This is the kind of quiet strength that doesn't scream for attention, but shows itself in pain-free posture, steadier balance, and a body that moves with confidence. No flashy movements, no exhausting repetitions. Just you, holding, breathing, and steadily reinforcing the foundation of your entire body. Because after 50, your core is not about vanity. It's about freedom, protection, and living without limits. Number 3, regain your balance and reconnect with your body. One of the subtlest signs of aging isn't the wrinkles you see in the mirror. It's the quiet decline in balance you barely notice, until one day you do. It shows up when you miss a step on the stairs, stumble over the edge of a rug, or instinctively reach for a wall or railing just in case. These little slips feel harmless, but they're your body whispering that its balance system is fading. Here's the good news. You can retrain it without wobbling on one leg or investing in fancy equipment. That's where the horse stance comes in. When you sink into this position, your entire body is challenged to stay centered, from the soles of your feet all the way to the crown of your head. Your legs, hips, and core fire to hold you steady. But something even more important happens. Your brain reawakens proprioception, your internal GPS. Proprioception is what tells you where your body is in space without you having to look. It's like recalibrating your balance software. The more you practice, the sharper it becomes. Over time, this translates into smoother, more stable movement. Whether you're hiking a trail, dancing with a partner, or simply walking across the driveway on a frosty morning. And here's the bonus. This kind of training requires no risky stunts, no standing on wobble boards, no precarious one-leg balances, just your body, your breath, and a few minutes of focused stillness. Because the truth is, falls aren't just accidents, they're warnings. Each one is a reminder that your balance is slipping away. The horse stance gives you the chance to stop that decline, to rebuild confidence step by step, and to move through life with the steady assurance that your body can trust itself again. Number 4, support below the belt without pills or awkward talks. Now let's get real about something most fitness videos avoid: pelvic health. After 50, strength and balance matter, but so do circulation, vitality, and yes, even sexual wellness. These topics are often brushed aside, but they play a huge role in your independence and quality of life. The horse stance offers something uniquely powerful here. As you hold the position, you don't just activate your legs and core, you also engage the deep muscles around the hips, pelvis, and lower abdomen. These are the areas most workouts forget, yet they're essential for bladder control, pelvic stability, and healthy circulation down below. Here's what happens. The stance increases blood flow to the pelvic region, gently stimulating tissues and improving vascular health. For men, this can mean stronger support for erectile function, better performance, and greater control. For women, it enhances pelvic floor tone, which supports bladder control, improves stability, and contributes to sexual wellness. But the benefits don't stop there. Because the horse stance also emphasizes slow breathing and calm focus, it naturally lowers stress hormones like cortisol. This creates a cascade effect: better circulation, improved sleep, a calmer nervous system, and even brighter moods. Many people report not just physical improvements, but a deeper sense of vitality, like reconnecting with parts of themselves they thought were fading. And this isn't about vanity. It's not about appearance or ego. It's about staying fully alive in your body, comfortable, confident, and capable, without depending on pills, invasive treatments, or awkward doctor visits. The horse stance is more than exercise. It's a reminder that aging doesn't mean shutting down. It can mean waking up, recharging energy, and discovering strength in places you didn't expect. Number 5, train the body, quiet the mind. Most workouts train your muscles, But the horse stance trains something far more valuable: your mind. On the surface, it looks simple. Just stand, hold, and breathe. But once you've been in the stance for 30 seconds, you quickly realize it's not so easy. Your legs start to tremble, your thoughts start to wander, and your brain whispers, "Stop, this is enough." That's the moment where the real training begins. If you stay, if you breathe, if you choose focus over quitting, something powerful happens. You're not just building quads and glutes, you're building resilience. The ability to sit with discomfort without panicking. The strength to keep calm when everything in you wants to give up. And here's the beauty: this mental toughness carries into the rest of your life. When stress blindsides you, when plans fall apart, when you face a restless night or an anxious day, you're steadier, more anchored. Why? Because your body and brain have practiced staying calm under pressure. Science supports this. Studies show that isometric postures paired with controlled breathing lower cortisol, improve emotional regulation, and increase mental endurance. In simple terms, your body learns to handle pressure better, and your mind follows. For anyone over 50, this is nothing short of a game changer. Life doesn't always get easier, challenges don't disappear, but you can get stronger, inside and out. And sometimes that inner strength doesn't start with a marathon, a gym membership, or a long list of exercises. It starts with something small but hard, like standing still in the horse stance when your mind says, "Enough." This isn't just exercise, it's emotional armor. Number 6, strong joints, steady steps. Aging has a way of making your joints the loudest complainers. Knees ache when you climb stairs. Hips stiffen when you sit too long. Even standing up from a chair starts to feel heavier than it used to. For many people, this becomes the reason they avoid exercise altogether. But avoiding movement only makes things worse. So, what's the solution? The horse stance provides a safe and surprisingly powerful answer. Unlike exercises that pound your joints with repetitive motion or high-impact stress, this pose strengthens them through stillness. The technique is called isometric loading. You create gentle, steady tension in your muscles, tendons, and ligaments without grinding them down. When you hold the stance, your knees, hips, and ankles naturally align. The muscles around them engage like scaffolding, giving your joints subtle but meaningful support. This alignment reduces strain while still stimulating adaptation, making tissues stronger and more resilient over time. The result? Improved joint integrity, less stiffness, and a reduced risk of injury from slips, missteps, or everyday movement. Think of it as reinforcing the hinges on a door. Instead of letting them wear down from constant friction, you're quietly strengthening the support around them so they move smoothly and last longer. If you've ever avoided workouts because you feared hurting your knees or worsening old injuries, this practice gives you another option, a way to build strength around your joints, not against them. Over weeks and months, it adds up. Steadier steps, less pain, and more freedom to move confidently. Your joints don't have to give out with age. They simply need the right kind of training. And the horse stance delivers it in a way that's safe, sustainable, and effective. Number 7, unlock your hips. Unlock your life. If your hips feel stiff when you get out of the car, or tight when you bend down to tie your shoes, you're definitely not alone. Reduced hip mobility is one of the sneakiest signs of aging, and one of the leading reasons people slowly lose the ability to move freely and confidently. The horse stance addresses this problem head-on. As you sink into the position, your hip joints gently open, stretching not only the big muscle groups, but also the smaller stabilizers and connective tissues that surround the pelvis. This creates space and freedom in an area that often becomes locked up with time and sedentary habits. Unlike aggressive stretching routines, where you're forced into deep lunges, pretzel-like yoga poses, or sudden jerking motions, the horse stance offers a safer, more controlled path to flexibility. You increase your range gradually with stability, and without pushing the joints past their limits. Over time, this builds supple hips that move easily instead of hips that resist every step. And the benefits go far beyond bending or sitting more comfortably. Better hip mobility improves posture by taking pressure off the lower back, reduces spinal compression, enhances digestion by supporting better pelvic alignment, and dramatically lowers the risk of falls by giving your legs more freedom to move and react quickly. The best part? You don't need to drop low to benefit. Even a shallow horse stance helps loosen those hips over time. Each session adds a little more openness, a little more comfort, and a lot more freedom. Imagine mornings without stiffness, afternoons where movement feels light instead of heavy, and evenings where you can sit, stand, and walk without nagging tightness. Because when your hips move well, the rest of your life moves better too. If you're still watching or enjoying this video, go ahead and give it a like. It really helps support the channel. Number 8. Boost hormones. Naturally. Ever feel like your energy just isn't what it used to be? Or that your mood dips for no clear reason? Maybe your drive, focus, or even your sleep feels off. You're not imagining it. After 50, hormonal shifts start to affect nearly every aspect of life, from motivation and energy to libido, mood, and even mental sharpness. But here's the good news. The horse stance can help restore balance naturally. When you hold this position, your body enters a state of controlled stress, the good kind. This mild but steady challenge triggers a healthy hormonal response. Cortisol, the stress hormone that keeps you wired and drained, begins to drop. At the same time, your body increases circulation of testosterone and endorphins even in short sessions. The result? More vitality, a brighter mood, improved recovery, and sharper cognitive clarity. And that's only half the story. Because the stance also involves slow, steady breathing and full body engagement, it has a grounding effect on the nervous system. Anxiety levels drop, focus sharpens, energy steadies. You walk away not just physically stronger, but mentally clearer and emotionally calmer. It's not magic, it's mechanics. By practicing the horse stance, you're essentially telling your body, I'm still here, I still move, I still matter. And the body listens, responding with renewed energy, balanced hormones, and that steady confidence you thought was slipping away. So if you're tired of relying on supplements, energy drinks, or quick fixes to feel like yourself again, try something simpler. Try standing still with purpose. The shifts may surprise you, because sometimes the most powerful medicine isn't in a pill. It's already inside you, waiting to be unlocked. Number 9. Total body engagement without a single step. What if you could fire up almost every major muscle group in your body without even taking a single step? That's the hidden genius of the horse stance. From the outside, it may look like you're just standing still. But on the inside, your entire body is alive with activity. Your legs work hard to support your body weight, your core stabilizes your spine, your back muscles keep you upright, your shoulders remain strong, and even your arms engage subtly to help maintain balance. It's a quiet but complete workout, efficient, joint-friendly, and surprisingly powerful. This type of muscle activation is called isometric training. Instead of moving through endless reps or pounding your joints with impact, you build strength by holding steady tension. And for people over 50, that's a game changer. Why? Because isometric work strengthens muscles without repetitive wear and tear, protects cartilage, and enhances neuromuscular coordination. How well your brain and body communicate under stress. Even better, horse stance builds real-life strength. Think about it. Carrying groceries without wobbling, holding your grandchild with steady arms, bending to garden without back strain, or staying stable while walking across uneven ground. These are the movements that matter most as we age, and horse stance quietly trains your body to handle them. No machines, no gadgets, no noise, just you, your breath, and your body working together in perfect sync. If traditional workouts feel too harsh on your knees, hips, or back, yet you still want strength, stability, and stamina that lasts, this might just be the exercise your body has been waiting for. Number 10. a gym in your body. Let's be honest, most people over 50 don't exactly look forward to the gym. Between the crowded machines, loud music, long commutes, and the risk of injury, it's no wonder many give up before they even start. But what if the most effective gym in the world was already built into your body, and you could carry it with you everywhere you go? That's the beauty of the horse stance. No dumbbells, no yoga mat, no machines, and no mirror walls required. Just you, a little space, and a few quiet minutes. You can do it anywhere. Your bedroom, your patio, the park, even barefoot in the kitchen while your coffee brews. It doesn't demand special clothing, fancy shoes, or a long warm-up. It only asks for your presence. And here's what makes it truly powerful. It only takes 2 minutes a day, not an hour, not half a morning. Just a small, focused pocket of time that delivers steady strength, sharper balance, and calm energy. The simplicity of this practice isn't just convenient, it's what makes it sustainable. And sustainability is the secret to real transformation after 50. Because let's face it, change doesn't come from trying something once. It comes from showing up consistently. And horse stance is so simple, so accessible, and so joint-friendly that there's no barrier to entry. You don't need a membership card. You don't need a personal trainer. You just need yourself. Wherever life takes you, on vacation, in retirement, or simply at home, your personal gym is already with you. All you have to do is take a stance and hold it. How to do the horse stance. Simple and safe. Begin with your feet together in a comfortable standing position. Then step out using a simple toes out, heels out pattern until your legs are roughly twice shoulder width apart. Point your toes slightly outward to create a stable base. From here, slowly lower your hips as if you were sitting back onto an invisible stool. Your thighs should angle toward parallel with the floor, but don't worry if you can't get that low at first. Go only as far as feels safe. Keep your back tall and straight, chest lifted, and make sure your knees track in line with your toes rather than collapsing inward. Hold your head level, eyes looking forward, chin parallel to the ground. Breathe steadily, in through your nose, out through your mouth, while focusing on relaxation and control. Start by holding this position for just 30 seconds. Over time, as your strength and endurance build, work your way up to 1 to 2 minutes or longer. The goal is not speed or flash, it's steady power in stillness. Every second you hold is a signal to your body that you're building strength from the ground up. Who should avoid the horse stance? While this practice is safe for many, there are situations where caution is needed. Avoid the horse stance if you've recently had surgery on your knees, hips, or lower back, or if you struggle with uncontrolled high blood pressure or severe balance issues. Always check with your doctor or physical therapist before starting, especially if you live with chronic joint problems, heart conditions, or any medical concerns that limit movement. Safety comes first. The goal is building resilience, not risking injury. The power of stillness and why it matters now. In today's world, everything pushes us to move faster, do more, and stay constantly busy. But the horse stance offers something radically different. Stillness with purpose. It's not flashy. It won't rack up millions of views on social media. But it works. Because at this stage in life, what you really need isn't noise or endless routines. It's strength that lasts, balance that protects, and confidence that comes from within. Just 2 minutes a day can rebuild lower body power, restore stability, improve posture, and even support circulation, digestion, and joint health. All without machines, without pills, and without leaving your home. And here's the deeper truth. This isn't only about exercise. It's about proving to yourself that you're not done growing, that you still have the power to take control, to improve, to invest in your body and your well-being. Because transformation doesn't come from one big leap. It comes from small, consistent choices, the kind that add up over time. And the horse stance is exactly that. A simple practice that creates lasting change. So here's the question. Will you try it? Stand up, find a quiet space, and give it just 30 seconds. Let your legs shake, Let your breath steady, and let your body remind you of its hidden strength. That grounded power is still inside you. It just needs to be awakened. And if you're already practicing the horse stance, share your story in the comments. How long can you hold it? What changes have you noticed? Your experience might inspire someone else to begin. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might need it. Your support helps us reach more people looking to stay strong and healthy as they age. Comment what's your age and from where you are watching from. We love hearing from our amazing community. And remember, better circulation starts with small steps you can take today. See you in the next video.